Welcome to our lesson learning stories. Today, we have a special tale that will warm your heart and teach an important lesson. It's all about forgiveness, a magical power that can mend hearts and bring people closer. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into our story. Title: The Forgiving Friendship. Once upon a time in a cozy little town, there were two best friends, Sarah and Emily. They did everything together, from playing in the park to sharing secrets. Their friendship was as strong as a giant oak tree. One sunny day, as they played by the shimmering pond, a misunderstanding arose. Sarah accidentally spilled paint on Emily's favorite dress. Emily was upset, and she felt angry and hurt. She said some things in the heat of the moment that she didn't really mean. Sarah, too, felt hurt by Emily's words and actions. Days turned into weeks, and the two friends stopped talking to each other. Their once vibrant friendship became as quiet as a whisper in the wind. One evening, an older woman from their town named Mrs. Miller noticed the sadness in both Sarah and Emily's eyes. She decided to help them mend their friendship. Mrs. Miller invited them over for tea in her lovely garden. As they sipped tea and nibbled on cookies, Mrs. Miller shared a story about forgiveness. She told them about how, long ago, she had a falling out with her own best friend, and they hadn't spoken for years. One day, she decided to forgive her friend and reach out, and they had mended their friendship. Sarah and Emily listened intently. They realized how much they missed each other and how silly their argument had been. Tears welled up in their eyes as they looked at each other. Emily said, "I'm sorry for what I said, Sarah. I was really upset, but it wasn't right." Sarah replied, "I'm sorry too, Emily. I should have been more careful with your dress." With those simple words, the two friends hugged tightly. Their friendship was mended, and it felt stronger than ever before. From that day on, Sarah and Emily understood the power of forgiveness. They realized that everyone makes mistakes, but holding on to grudges only makes hearts heavy. Forgiving each other had brought them back the happiness they cherished. As they left Mrs. Miller's garden hand in hand, they knew that their friendship was even more beautiful now, for it was adorned with the precious gems of forgiveness and understanding. Moral of the story: forgiveness is a magical gift that can heal wounds and mend broken friendships. It allows us to let go of grudges and make room for love and happiness.